Good morning, this is Robin, and I've been vlogging about our experience with Hurricane Matthew. It was prepping, but now it's turned into like the full-blown evacuation, and now it's going to turn into cleanup. We arrived home yesterday about 11 o'clock. Did a little bit, but we were exhausted. Our backs were hurting. We're hungry, just those things. Mostly tired. Piles. We swept right there where, not swept, raked, excuse me, I'm still brain tired. So you couldn't see any gravel before, but now you can, which is great. The basketball net was down just strictly because we didn't want it to catch wind. I don't know if you remember my pumpkin patch. It, for the most part, survived. But I thought I would talk while I'm driving to church and just kind of show you everybody's pickup, at least the ones that are home so far. There's still a couple that aren't home for my street. They lost 2 major limbs on their oak tree right here. This guy has a snake hanging out of his AC unit, which is kind of scary. I guess it tried to escape in there and made a mess. Died it up in there, or drowned or something. This house is vacant, so this is pretty much what everybody looked like beforehand. And you can see a lot of work has been done just in 24 to 48 hours. These people must not have a lot of trees. Goodness, they don't have hardly anything there. Okay, what's the plan for today? I'm going to let you watch this while we talk about today's plan. We have got to take the boards off the windows. The reason why we did not do that yesterday was because we thought Hurricane Matthew may flip around and revisit us a second time. And so that looks like it's not going to happen anymore. Down, tree off the shed. Jack's back is absolutely killing him. So we're going to see if we can't enlist some friends from church to just come over and at least get it off the shed, if nothing else. We can always, tackle cutting it up later. What else? I've got a lot of meat thawing. I'm going to flip this around. We have a lot of meat thawing. And so I believe we're going to do some grilling and feed whoever comes. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and chicken thighs. And so it's just going to primarily be work. To tell you that, both boys ended up staying with their friends. Michael with his buddy down the street had power. We're just about the only one on the street without power. And then Matthew, his fiance's family got power late last night, so they all went over there, and he was going to sleep on their couch. And we're not suffering at all, really, and when you put it in perspective of how Haiti is doing. We have a generator that's been fantastic. Invest in one if you don't own one. Get a good one in the off season when the prices are not jacked up. Have lots of gas tanks. We ran ours 10 hours straight through the whole night. Somebody loaned us their portable AC unit. It sits on the counter. And oh my goodness, that thing was freezing us out in the living room. And the dogs curled up in the sleeping bag with me. I chose the floor. I didn't want to be on the couch. And Jack slept on the big couch. And I've not had breakfast. But you can better believe I'm going to eat me a nice donut up at church and not feel guilty about it. And I'm going to have some nice coffee. I haven't had coffee in days. So at least 5-6 days. I don't know. But I'm going to enjoy every bit of that too. It's going to be a tree moving party after this.
All this pain, I wonder if I'll ever find my way. I wonder if my life life could really change at all. All this earth, could all that is lost ever be found? Could a garden come up from this ground at all? You make beautiful things, you make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things, you make beautiful things out of us. All around, hope is springing up from this old ground. Out of chaos, life is being found in you. You make beautiful things, you make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things, you make beautiful things out of us. Oh, you make beautiful things, you make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things, you make beautiful things out of
after Hurricane Matthew's gone through, and I want to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I'm pretty certain this will be the last vlog I do on this topic anyhow. And thanks for coming with me on this. uh, it wasn't easy to be in the face of a Cat 4. So today I'm having a little coffee. We got power back on at 7:30 last night. Wow, I mean, you think that wouldn't make a big difference, even since we weren't having that much trouble with the generator and the fridges stayed cold. We didn't lose hardly anything. We lost a little bit of milk. I was afraid to, test that, But the meat, everything stayed frozen, so I didn't throw that away. But today's just tidying up. My kitchen is finally clean. I got the dishwasher loaded, at least, and the washer is loaded with a lot of hand towels and just body towels, things. That was first on my priority to get done. Today, we're going to focus on the backyard a little bit. The kids are going to do schoolwork. They have things due tomorrow. It'll be nice to have a routine again. They slept in their own beds last night for first time in a few days, and they loved every minute of the journey, but I have to say they were ready for their own beds last night, and just sleep deep and hard, and sleep in late, wake up late. So anyhow, to conclude all this, I'd like to thank the linemen. We got to meet the ones that worked on our pole and transformer. The fuse blew, and it was a simple fix. And I want to thank the guys from Mississippi who came out to bless us with power again. They were very nice, and thank you to their families for sacrificing like that. These guys, they told us they were up to 1 in the morning. They come in, 11 o'clock to the base. We saw a lot of the trucks up at the parish hospital and the college. And any vacant parking lot, pretty much, you would see 50, 100 trucks. It was just amazing. But from there, they had a tent. They could eat. They could grab a case of water or whatever. And then they would hop on a bus, and the bus would take them to Orlando to sleep. And so, wow, I can't imagine the exhaustion that they're going through. And after here, I'm sure they're going up, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever still doesn't have power. So I really thank you guys for that. And I'm trying to remember to be patient, because I knew we were just only 3 houses without power. We're pretty low on that list, but I just thank you for working tirelessly to help our community and neighbors and stuff like that. People helping people. Our church came, helped us. Neighbors helping neighbors. Let me put stuff in my fridge for you. They're offering their living rooms. Here, come sleep. It's been a beautiful thing to see the community come together and the politics put aside. So, in that regard, there's a huge silver lining. And our house was spared. Not a leak, not a shingle broke or anything. I just can't even believe it. We are so blessed and fortunate in that way. So a lot of things fell around the pool. The pool's fine. So thank you. Thank you for everything, joining us, praying for us, helping us in the aftermath. So I hope you guys have a great week, and we're out of here. Thanks.